Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
New law will make it illegal for people to walk and smoke at the same time. New York lawmakers are considering a bill that will make it illegal for anyone within the city limits to walk and smoke at the same time. Seriously? By Matt Agorist, March 23, 2018. New York. Currently, within the city of New York, it is against the law to smoke a cigarette on mass transit, in public restrooms and restaurants, businesses, libraries, sports arenas and gyms, zoos, bars, and parks, and a myriad of other places. These smoking bans are upheld by police who enforce them, and they can and will use extreme force to make sure you comply. Now, however, lawmakers want to have police go after people who dare to smoke and walk at the same time. On Thursday, a Queens Democrat proposed legislation to the New York City Council to ban smoking while walking. Seriously? In a perfect world, every smoker would have the self-awareness to realize that smoking and walking down a crowded sidewalk subjects everyone behind you to breathing in the fumes, City Councilman Peter Koo said in a statement. Unfortunately, we've all had the experience of getting stuck behind a smoker while walking down a crowded city sidewalk. If you want to smoke, stand off to the side. People can easily walk past you. But if you're smoking and walking down the sidewalk, you're forcing the people behind you to breathe it in. While no one is advocating for innocent bystanders to be forced to breathe in someone else's cigarette smoke as they walk down the sidewalk, the answer to stopping it is certainly not going to be found in the police state. However, this country appears to be unable to solve problems without using the force of the state. As it stands, New York already has some of the strictest anti-smoking laws in the country, for which police officers will already go after you for, and banning smoking while walking will put it over the top. To those who may be considering supporting this legislation because they get aggravated when they smell smoke, consider the following scenario. An innocent person is walking down an empty sidewalk in an empty neighborhood, and one of the many NYPD police officers who've been repeatedly documented harassing, beating, and killing innocent people uses the cigarette as an excuse to engage. This not only endangers the lives of innocent civilians, but it also creates dangerous interactions for police officers who will likely receive resistance from people who think they've done nothing wrong and are being harassed. If you think this sounds over the top, read the legislation. It specifically prohibits walking while smoking anywhere that is under the jurisdiction of the DOT. Smoking is prohibited while walking on all sidewalks under the jurisdiction of the Department of Transportation and any of the following locations under the jurisdiction of the Department of Parks and Recreation, the text of the legislation states. But that is not all. As Courthouse News reports, in addition to the act of walking, Koo's law would ban all smoking on pedestrian routes like medians, as well as parking lots and on sidewalks adjoining public parks. If you think this bill sounds tyrannical, you're right. However, it should be expecting when we consider the fact that Mayor Bill de Blasio attempted to ban smoking inside your own home just 3 years ago. Mayor de Blasio's plan at the time attempted to coerce developers and landlords into banning smoking inside of apartment buildings as part of his administration's agenda to reduce smoking in New York City. The claimed impetus behind the bill was so that neighboring tenants don't have to inhale second-hand smoke. To non-smokers, the smell of cigarettes is repugnant. No one wants to smell it. However, even as Koo admits, we live in a city of over 8 million people, and we all share the same sidewalks. One person's actions impacts everyone around them. Indeed they do, including turning innocent smokers into criminals for the mere act walking. First, they came for the smokers. Facebook.
need your ID, sir.
Do I need to show ID?
Yes, you do.
So I need to show ID in the state of Utah?
I asked you if you were smoking. You're refusing to give me the question. An answer, excuse me. I need your ID.
So this is an investigation to see if I was smoking, right?
I'll show you a question and you don't want to answer me. You say you don't talk to cops. I need your ID.
I'll show you an ID if I'm being investigated for a crime. Am I being investigated for a crime?
Let me see your ID, sir. I saw you over here smoking a cigarette.
Oh,
you
so
won't
now
answer my question.
So now you saw me smoking a cigarette.
Well, I wanted to ask you and see if you'd be truthful to me, but you don't want to answer me. You say you don't talk to cops.
Well,
Let me see your ID, sir.
Because look what you're doing.
I need your ID.
Fine, I'll show you my ID. Here.
Thank you. Do you have any previous history with UTA?
What's UTA?
This is all UTA property that you're on right now.
Okay. Is it private property?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
You're going to answer my question.
What was your question?
Were you smoking over here? Yes or no?
That's a stupid question, to tell you the truth.
Yes or no?
Am I free to go?
No, you're not.
Am I being detained?
Zulu 45, can you run one? This guy doesn't want to answer me if he was smoking on UTA property or not, so now he wants to know.
Well, she says I was smoking, so.
I saw him smoking, and he says it's a stupid question, and he doesn't want to answer me, so.
If you saw me smoking, then why are you asking me?
Because I wanted to see if you'd be truthful with me or not, and you don't want to answer me.
I don't have any cigarettes on me. I've never smoked in my life. You're just hassling me.
I'm just hassling.
Now, please give me my ID back. I didn't know this was private property. I thought it was public property. I'll be on my way.
Did you take the bus on here, or are you just waiting for a ride?
I'm not going to answer any questions. Please give me my ID back so I can leave. Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
For what? For what crime?
Loitering right now.
Loitering. So now I'm loitering.
Do you have a fare to be on here, or do you not want to answer that, because that's a stupid question too?
I'm not going to answer any more questions because you guys are being assholes. Now, can I please have my ID so I can be free to go?
You are being detained at the moment.
For what crime? For what crime? For what crime? So now I got 3 cops over here. They're just hassling me. What crime am I being detained for? You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Did you guys become cops to do this to people? Really? You accuse me of smoking?
45, okay.
This is ridiculous. You guys should really be ashamed of yourselves. Not only was I not smoking, but now she's trying to get me on some stupid stuff. I know what you're trying to do.
Is this address current?
I'm not going to answer any more questions. Did you become a cop to hassle people? Are you serving the community?
Yep, I am.
You're serving and protecting right now? What are you protecting?
Protecting UTA property.
UTA property. Are you really? Was I doing something to it right now? Really? Did you become a cop to do this to people? Do you have no sense of shame? You don't. See, I know this is your job, but you guys can quit at any moment. You can quit and go find yourselves a real job in the free market without trying to get fed by taxpayer money.
Can you stop talking for a moment while I'm listening to this information, okay?
Okay, you can walk over there. I can talk. Unless you want me to walk over there.
No, you're going to stay right here. I need you to hold on for a moment, though.
You can walk over there.
No, you're not going to tell me how to do my job. You're going to hold on.
Well, then you're not going to tell me to shut up. I have First Amendment rights. I can talk all I want.
I can't hear my dispatcher speak over you.
That's not my problem.
Okay.
This is sad. You guys are sad individuals.
Did you park your vehicle over here?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay. The reason why you asked that is I'm going to be trespassing you from UTA property. So if your vehicle is over here, you need to remove it from the property.
So I'm going to get a ticket for trespassing?
You're going to get a ticket for loitering. What I'm doing is I'm trespassing you verbally from UTA property. So if your vehicle is parked
so
over
I got
here
a ticket for loitering.
Let me speak.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay? You're getting a ticket for loitering, all right? You can't be on UTA property because I'm going to trespass you from the property. If your vehicle is parked over here, you need to remove it.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
So, you're going to be signing here for loitering. I'm going to keep it within UTA. You can contact them within 30 days to take care of your citation.
I'm not going to sign anything.
If you don't, you will be trespassed from UTA, and we can cite you for criminal trespass after that. So
I've been trying to get you. I've been trying to leave since you came over here. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves, really. I mean, taking money from people. You know I wasn't loitering. You just got your feelings hurt because you came over here hassling me and I told you I wasn't smoking.
You didn't tell me that. You might want to change your story to the one you told me before.
I got it on video.
Okay.
I got it on video.
Rewind it and
you came over here and asked. I don't have any cigarettes on me. I've never smoked in my life. You're just hassling me.
And
if I was
sign
smoking,
right here.
I ain't signing anything. I'm not signing nothing.
Failure to sign citations is a Class B misdemeanor.
I'm not going to sign anything.
Do you want to be cited with Class B misdemeanor?
County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. but my wife would love it if some, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea, too, that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.